Welcome to the law firm of Davis and Davis. We're not a real law firm. Go ahead, grab a beer, a glass of wine, sit back and listen.
Welcome to the Davis and Davis Show, davisanddavisshow.com, and the davisanddavisshow.com for all your merchandising needs. Now let me introduce to you your hosts for the show, Scott and Burke Davis.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the day after Christmas. Do you know what that is in the UK?
Boxing Day.
It is Boxing Day.
And it's way too early for this shit, man. Why are we doing this so early?
Because we're gluttons for punishment, and I work at a golf course, so I've got to freaking go do work.
All right, whatever.
Oh, dude, I've really got to pee, too.
Already? Come on, man.
Nah, I can hold that.
Okay, all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a great Christmas. I had a wonderful Christmas.
It was nice here. We had the girls here. I was drinking eggnog and bourbon, which is never a bad thing.
I locked myself in the studio, watched football, and never answered the door when people knocked. Yes.
I just sneezed horribly. Oh, my gosh. Excuse me.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It was a fabulous day.
The best Christmas present ever. Solitude.
I don't know how else to say it.
So not much has happened other than Christmas since the last time we talked. So
yeah. Well,
I don't know what we're doing now.
We had a fabulous show of Christmas songs and little bits that were funny, and I hope it made people laugh and lighten the mood a little bit. We know that Christmas can be a rough time for some people.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, Thanksgiving's the rough time. That's when my dad died.
Yeah. I feel really bad for anybody who like loses somebody around the holidays, because then that just fucks up the holidays for them. So
yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
I don't know if. I mean, I don't know. Was I more depressed at Christmas, or was I more depressed at I was depressed at Thanksgiving, but I don't know if that was like ultimate depression. I had seen my father really go through 10 years of not being able to walk and stuff. And so when he died, I don't think it hurt, but I don't think I was like majorly depressed. I was actually happy when Thanksgiving started again and I was able to do the things that Thanksgiving was about.
You know what you need? You need to listen to Depression Rock from K-Tal.
We can't.
The boo-boo lip not working? Damn it.
Okay, wait. I think this one has it. Save. Oh.
It's Depression Rock, the great new double album from K-Tel, with classic hits like Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now, Girlfriend in a Coma, Dead Souls, Love Will Tear Us Apart, Why Can't I Be You, Never Enough, and The End of the World, with artists like The Smiths, The Cure, Marillion, Joy Division, Morrissey, and many, many more. Available on vinyl, cassette, and 8-track. The brand new album by K-Tel.
You know, usually you have to go straight from depression rock to
New from K-Tel, the revolutionary new album called Conk Rock. In an unprecedented joint venture with K-Tel and Bob, the big conk, Cancer, Bob lays down all your favorite hits. On the Conk, with hits like Shell Shock from Tori Amos, Blow My Mind by Neil Young, plus one of Bob's favorites, Inagada da Vida. Plus, you get such hits as Blow Us a Song, You're the Conk Man, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Blowing in the Wind. As a special bonus, you'll also get Bob's famous rendition of Free Bird. Order now and get an entire 2-pound bag of sand for absolutely free. Wherever you are, just pour the sand on the ground, kick off your shoes, and be instantly transported to the tropics with Conk Rock.
Send a check or money order to Conk Rock, P.O. Box 26624, Shell Lake, Wisconsin, 54871.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what a drunken night on a boat results in.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Now I've got to find, oh, there it is, After Christmas. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
Spectrum outage.
What?
Receive a notice of an outage until 10:30 near your home.
Apparently it's not you. I can still see you.
Thank you.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling-a-ring-a-ting-a-ting-a-ling-a-too. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ting.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Who knew? I had no clue that 7-Eleven had their own soundtrack.
I know, right? Wait, is that a new album from K-Tel?
Jingle, jingle.
I'm going to be playing that when I walk in tomorrow to get my 6-pack.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Hey, do you know what you hear when you come out of 7-Eleven?
What?
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
Oh,
I'm not supposed to be here today.
So we're not
my
going to
God.
talk. We're not going to talk about what we got for Christmas. Actually, we can. I didn't get shit.
No,
But I watched some great football games.
I just played some WoW and had some fun. Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, I mean, it's the day after Christmas. And usually what I do on the day after Christmas is I take the paycheck that I had before this and I buy something I need, like a 75-inch television in the studio.
thought you were putting that out in the garage.
No, I put the 65 out in the garage. I have the 90 in the living room. Right now, I have a 45 here in the bedroom, or in the, I call it my bedroom because I sleep in here. I have a couch. It's a fabulous thing.
I thought you decided the 40 inch was fine for the studio.
I did until I came up with an idea.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So behind me, which you can't see right now, is about to be a television that I can put graphics on, put pictures on. Hopefully I don't have video of you, but it'll be on there.
But it'll backlight you and show how thin your hair really is. So
My hair is not thin. Look at this shit. Rogaine.
Vanity, thy name is Scott Davis.
Did you actually say vanity?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can suck my left nut.
And now Scott Davis with the Gaza Strip update.
They're still fighting.
That was Scott Davis with the Gaza Strip update. This is Burke Davis with the Ukraine War update.
They're still fighting.
That was Burke Davis with the Ukraine War update.
You know, I'm not going to explain the fact that we've recorded this like 4 weeks in advance and the wars may be over.
Probably not, though.
But guess what?
I heard a horrible joke. It was something about the only problem with the whole free Israel thing. It's going to get the Jews really interested because, you know, free. So.
Wow. Wow.
You do know why Jewish men get circumcised, right?
So they don't have to tip?
Because Jewish women won't touch anything if it's not at least 10% off.
I never dated a Jewish girl.
I never asked, so maybe I did and just didn't know it. I don't know.
I knew one, and she was a good friend of mine. But no, we never dated.
I work with a guy. His name is Glenn. He's not full-blooded Jew. He refers to himself as Jewish, and
that's kind of funny.
So I run all these jokes and shit by him, and he does love the joke about 10% off and everything. But oh my god, I forget where I was going with that story too. Shit. Oh well.
Oh, that is so wrong. What the fuck? Anyways, so the little Jewish girlfriend, well, not girlfriend, like I said, friend of mine from high school, we shall not name names. She was actually at my house, my graduation night. She was best friend Todd at the time, all hung out together.
Okay.
And we had such a good time. And It was very weird being from Medina, small town. I don't even know how many Jewish people lived there. I don't think we had a synagogue or anything there. No, we didn't. Oh, Piper.
Oh, you said you weren't going to mention her name.
I know.
Okay, so just so you know, there isn't much info about the number of Jewish people in Medina, Ohio right now. The greater Cleveland area has estimated to be around 100,000. Most Jewish people in Ohio live in the metropolitan areas of Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus. There you go.
Let's see what Piper's up to now.
Yes, we're going to be creeping on people from high school on this episode. Awesome.
Her son just had his 29th birthday, and he is Army. It looks like Army.
29th.
Yeah.
She had that one kind of young then, didn't she?
It may not be her son. It may be her husband's son.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Okay. Yeah. She could be,
So
could be a kid from a primary. Yeah, okay. I'm
right.
okay. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to get her. Okay. We'll have to block her name out now.
You're going to have to remember it. I'm not writing it in the chat. Screw you.
No, Piper was a great friend of mine.
Would you quit using her name, dumbass? Hit
Piper was
Piper,
just
Piper.
Peter Piper packed
a punch with his pee. No, we're not going there.
Oh
dear God.
Wait. That brings me to.
It's time for the Davis and Davis Show Motivational Minute.
Don't feel sad about feeling sad. It is okay to feel sad. Take all the time you want to be sad. Be as sad as you want. Be the saddest motherfucker in the world if you so wish. Seek comfort in the fact that nobody is happy. On a sad scale of 1 to Adele, most people on an average day are 8 or 9. Nobody has it figured out. Nobody has the answers. Be happy when you are ready to be happy.
This has been the Davis and Davis Show.
Did he say from 1 to Adele?
Yeah.
And that reminds me of that the commercial that kind of got out a lot of our stuff started was the Robert Smith call-in line. You know, it was like $3.99 a minute. You called into Robert Smith, and so Robert Smith, he's depressed. I'm depressed. Won't you call me?
Oh my God, that was absolutely brilliant. Whoever wrote that up.
I honestly, it was like an MTV sketch. I cannot remember anymore.
I'm looking to see if I can find it. Let's see here. I'm digging.
There it is. 1-900 parody.
Oh, send it to me. Send me the link.
Copy and paste. There you go, buddy.
Who
as you are. Robert Smith of The Cure.
Hello, Robert? You're sad too? He's so sad. Sad but dreaming. Yeah.
Yes, hear from the expert of sadness himself and learn how to mope even when things are going well.
Bloody hell. I feel miserable. I wish I were dead.
Robert Smith of The Cure, the master of mope. To call, dial 1-900-555-MISERY. That's 1-900-555-MISERY. May cause drowsiness or irritability. Do not call while operating heavy machinery. If you're clinically depressed, get your doctor's permission before calling.
He's miserable too, but he's so dreamy. It was some MTV show. I don't know what it was. It might have been what was their comedy show?
I don't know. But it popped up as let's see here. MTV half-hour comedy hour. Circa 1990.
Catfish, Celebrity Death Match. I don't know, man.
Don't know.
Was that like was the State the MTV show? I can't remember anymore, man.
No.
No?
The MTV show was called
the
30-minute comedy hour.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And
didn't last long, but so what was the State? What were they? What shit? That was Doug. I'm Solamente Doug, and I'm gonna dip my balls in it, and I can't remember the other stuff. Anyway,
I want to go look it up, but I have the Betty White thing.
Oh God! Wait, which one?
The herring.
Oh God! Yeah. No, wait. The State was MTV. Michael Ian Black, Ken Marino, Thomas Lennon. Oh, Thomas Lennon and Michael Showalter. Those are the guys that went on to do Reno 911. Okay, so
right.
This was an MTV thing. Yeah. Okay, but play Betty. Play Betty.
Exactly. The Johansons wanted to pickle the herring, and the Lindstroms wanted to train him for the circus.
Weren't they kind of hard to see riding on the elephants?
Oh, not that kind of circus. A herring circus. Sort of like SeaWorld. Only smaller. Much, much smaller. But bigger than a flea circus.
Tell me, Rose, did they ever shoot a herring out of a cannon?
Only once. Exactly, the Johansson.
Oh my God. B. Arthur through the whole thing. Cannot keep a straight face.
Oh my God.
The title of it is Betty White Off Script.
Oh, her shit was hilarious. Oh my God.
But B. Arthur set her up.
Yeah.
They ever shoot a herring out of a cannon? Only once.
Oh my God. When she was on, what was it, Hot in Cleveland? Was that the show?
Hot in Cleveland. She was incredible.
She was supposed to be a bit part in the first episode, and she was so goddamn funny. They're like, yeah, we're keeping her. You are now in the whole series.
Oh my God. what was I've got to look this up now, because I can never remember everyone that was in Hot in Cleveland. But
well, it was Valerie Bertinelli.
That's it.
The British chick. What did she do before? Oh God, Wendy Malick. Oh my God, she's hilarious.
Yeah, Wendy
Jane
Malick, Jane
Leavies.
Betty White.
Yeah, Frasier. That's right. She was on Frasier.
Valerie Bertinelli, who I was in love with Valerie Bertinelli when she was. What the hell show was that she was in?
It wasn't Good Times. It was the mom and the shit. Schneider was the guy who took
One
care of
Day at a Time.
One Day at a Time. That's right. Oh my God. Hey, Dave Foley from the Canadian show. Shit.
Oh, the comedy thing.
Yeah. Kids in the Hall.
Yes.
Oh God, Georgia Engel. She was from Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Yes. Carl Reiner was in it. Jennifer Love
Hewitt. Tim Daly, was he from Wings? Huey Lewis showed up? Oh my God.
Was
Sean Hayes?
Yes, that is Tim Daly from The Wings.
There's Sean Hayes, who was in Will and Grace. I mean, I'm sure that like everybody that was decent showed up for a bit part. Joe Jonas, John Lovitz. Holy shit, there's a lot of good people on the show. Kirstie Alley, William Shatner. Holy crap.
John Lovitz, when he was on it, plays this psychotic character. Which he's extremely good at.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah. I fell in love with this show when it came out. And what channel was it on? Because it wasn't on regular TV. It was on what network? What network was this?
Like the oh God. It was like not Paramount, but something like that.
It's streamed on Paramount, but
let's see here. Original. What would you call that? Original network.
Yeah.
TV's highest rated telecast in the cable networks. 14. Okay. What? Which one?
Well, I know that it was filmed at CBS Studio Center in Los Angeles, but it wasn't CBS that it was on.
Well, CBS News has Hot in Cleveland ending it for some reason. I don't know.
It was on TV Land.
Really?
Yes, sir. TV Land. United States, 2010 to 2015.
There you go.
And that was it. It is at this point in time on CBS All Access. If you would like to watch it, or you can buy the DVD. Brilliant show.
Oh, Betty White just got to do, because she was always the white bread. Well, I mean, her original show was so wholesome. But her sense of humor was not. And she never really got to let loose until she got on that show. And her shit was hilarious. And what was the movie with Ryan Reynolds that she was in? Sandra Bullock, Ryan Reynolds. She was fucking hilarious in that movie. Because she just got to play the darkest humor that she could play in that one. Oh my God.
Suzanne Martin was the creator, writer, producer of the show from Cumberland, Rhode Island.
Am I?
I lived right next to Cumberland.
No, you probably knew her then.
In Woonsocket.
Sounds like a euphemism for something.
It might be. Susan Martin, creator, writer. Yeah, she apparently created and wrote it.
Evidently.
Everyone that was in it: Valerie Bertinelli, Jane Levy's, Wendy Malick, Susan Lucci.
Oh my God. Did she ever win a daytime Emmy? They eventually
Never.
gave her one, didn't they? Never?
I don't. Let me pull her up.
God.
Is she still alive? She is. Awards. All right. So she has
multiple daytime Emmy awards. Okay, 1999 lead actress for All My Children. Okay, so they finally gave her an Emmy. Okay, good. Good to know. It was a running gag for years, though.
People's Choice Daytime Emmys. She was nominated 78, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 1990, 91, 92, 93, 95, 96, 97, 98, and she did win in 99.
My God.
And
she got a Lifetime Achievement Award, too.
I was going to say, in 2023, she got the Lifetime Achievement Award. If you don't know who Susan Lucci is, All My Children, she was on it forever.
40 years.
Yeah.
40 years.
40 fucking years, my people.
Jesus.
1970 to 2011, she starred in 1,633 episodes.
Damn. It's a lot of drama.
I think the only reason that she's that important to me is that my mother used to watch All My Children every fucking day.
So you had to watch it whether you liked it or not.
Well, because All My Kids was on at like 2:00 in the afternoon, I think it was, in Cleveland. I got home from school right about 2:00. So what did Scott watch with his mom? All My Kids.
And she was easy on the eyes.
Oh, she's still gorgeous. She's what, 100 years old now? 1946.
She's getting there, yeah. Yeah, she's getting up there.
Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And a loving, just a great woman. Listen to any interview with her.
Oh, yeah, she's a sweetheart. She was a total sweetheart.
You know, she was snubbed by the Emmys for 15 years. And I mean, you or I, we'd kind of get pissed off a little bit.
Oh, hell yeah.
She made a fucking joke out of it. Anyways,
it was a meme before memes were around.
Let's get back to this cast list because, guys, there's stars on here that you wouldn't believe would do a TV show. Kind of like Craig Ferguson. Kind of like Huey Lewis. Kelly Schumann. Well, we already talked about John Lovitz. John Mahoney. Wow, really? Oh, wait, that's right. John Mahoney, didn't he play the dad on Frasier? I'm pretty sure, yes. He played the dad on Frasier. And he was like a love interest for one of them. William Baldwin. John Schneider. Juliet Mills. Why do I know that name? She looks awfully familiar. Yeah.
I guess I'm muted. So, yeah. Nanny and the Professor, Passions, and Avanti. Passions, I do remember that show.
Passions was like the
late night. Yeah, 1,000 episodes, 99 to 08. Yeah.
Yeah, was it late night? I think it was late night.
I think it was late night, yeah. I mean,
but it was the soap opera of the nighttime.
Yes.
And they were a little bit more risque. What the hell was Avanti?
Jennifer Love Hewitt, Heather Locklear.
Jack Lemmon's in it, though.
James Patrick Stewart? That was the dude from... Who was that from? I'm thinking of somebody else. General Hospital. Sorry, my bad.
Yes, but James Patrick Stewart... what else was he in? Gettysburg.
There you go. Yep. That's where you know from. Yep. Kevin Nealon from Saturday Night Live. Cedric the Entertainer. Mary Tyler Moore. Carol Burnett. Don Rickles. Regis Philbin. Holy shit. Well, you got to admit, with the four of them, they had a lot of reach into a lot of different circles.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just going through this list and thinking,
Andy Richter.
I would have loved to have been a fly on that set.
Oh, yeah. You got Andy Richter, Joan Rivers. Holy crap.
Oh, crap. All right.
Hal Linden, Melanie Griffith, Rhea Perlman, Tom Arnold, Chevy Chase.
Wait, Rhea
Rob
Perlman
Schneider.
was on this?
Yeah. Holy Queen Latifah, Mario Lopez, Chris Isaac, like the singer. Holy shit. Ben Vereen, Bob Newhart, George Takei, Gary Marshall. Oh my God. George Wendt. This list is huge. Wait, Steve Lawrence. That's like that old, yeah, okay. David Spade. Oh my God. All right, we're going off track here. Ed Begley Jr. Jesus Christ.
The list does not end.
Dan Castellaneta. That's the guy that does voices for The Simpsons. Wow. Okay.
Holy shit.
Jimmy Kimmel. This list keeps going and going and going. Jesus God. Anyway, all right, we're getting away from this. We're clicking off that tab. Oh my God.
All right. I have so many emails out to people trying to get them to come on the show, and now I am copying and pasting Ben Vereen.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure a person of his caliber would love nothing more than to be on our show.
Yeah.
I expect probably a reply probably within the hour.
Sure. My luck, he's in some place like my mother. But my brother's not going to date his nurse. Merry Christmas, Mike. On that
Merry Saturnalia.
What have we not done yet?
It's time for Burke's Spoken Word.
You can have my isolation. You can have the hate that I bring. You can have my absence of faith. You can have my everything. You tear down my reason. Help me. It's your sex I can smell. Help me. You make me perfect. Help me become somebody else. I want to fuck you like an animal. I want to feel you from the inside. I want to fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God.
Oh, fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Burke's Spoken Word.
All I can think about with those lyrics is Richard Cheese.
I wanna fuck you like an animal.
We did the Gaza update. We did the Ukraine update. I think all I have left is...
What's up, you fucking jewel of the Nile? It's time for the fucking Davis and Davis Show's marital dating and sex tips of the week. It's the day after Christmas, and it's time to get yours. Yes, you spent Christmas playing with Santa's Tinky Winky, but now it's time for you to get that baby cannon some satisfaction. It's time for your man to put his submarine into the cock dock for a wonderful night of pleasure. But before he puts his goo cannon into your penis fly trap, make sure he eats a good, healthy amount of that clam chowder first. After that, let him make a deposit into the meat wallet, as both of you will be smiling. This has been the Davis and Davis Show's marital, dating, and sex tips of the week. Merry fucking Christmas.
That's so sweet. You're romantic at heart, aren't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I may have to take the video off of this just so that you can see Burke's face. By the way, I have to thank Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. I go to thesaurus.com typically for all. Oh my God. Oh, shit.
I told you 2 days ago.
Yeah, you did. You're like, I want to hit the button. I want to hit the button. I see why.
I gotta hit the button, man.
So did you sacrifice any young pigs at the Temple of Saturn over the past couple days?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what you're supposed to do for Saturnalia. Did you cut any woolen ties that bound the statue of Saturn? Did you gamble? Did you elect a Lord of Misrule? these are the things you're supposed to do around Saturnalia. Oh, time's up. Guess we'll never know the answers to those questions.
I am absolutely miffed by what you just said.
Well, Saturnalia was a time of public feasting and gift giving and carnival-like street celebrations. They set aside the societal rules, and even slaves were treated as equals. That's the Christmas spirit.
Wow. I have no clue what.
I don't know where that button came from. Whatever.
Like, what the fuck? Wait.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Okay, we'll have that a little bit later.
Oh, God, I love that song. Holy cow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm snorting. How's my beer? I'm half.
I switched over to like just something non-alcoholic because I'm getting a little buzz.
Somebody gotta go see the doctor tomorrow.
Lovely.
Oh, I will.
You're fat and bald. Thanks, Doc. I understand that.
I will, when we come back, give an update on Scott's health.
I'm sure it's going to be positive in all facets. Yeah. See this hand? This is the hand I shoot with.
It's the hand I drive with. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Little semi. often wonder why Trans-Siberian works so well. It kind of goes back to the peanut butter analogy. Sometimes you have smooth peanut butter and it's all smooth, but sometimes you have crunchy where it's both smooth and crunchy. It's just a really good mix of not exactly classical music, but a classic song and heavy metal, and they do a really good job of blending that shit all together. It's just quality music. I don't care either. I know their shows have got to be phenomenal. I've never seen the show. I've seen some of the videos, and the light shows are phenomenal. But you can just listen to that music and just enjoy it, which is kind of a treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until you have to light something to it.
I didn't say work for them. I said watch them. All right.
Hey. Yeah.
We're going to do something here. We don't know what.
No, I know what I'm doing.
I had a question to ask you.
Oh, fuck.
No, this is all in good fun and everything.
Do you want me to be honest or lie?
Oh, well, I want the honest answer, not the husband answer. Yes. One or two good memories from Christmas past.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, one. I'm actually going to go all the way back.
Okay.
To when we had Christmas at our house, and then we went up to Cleveland on West 173rd by Cam's Corners. And the entire family got together at Grandma's house. All the things that I've talked to you guys about in the past, Mally's chocolates, all that culminates from that time at Christmas where Aunt Edie and Uncle Frank and Ray and Uncle Ray and Aunt Di and everyone got together at the house that Charlotte, Edie, and Ray grew up in. And it was the best time of my life because you saw three different families that came out of my grandmother and grandfather. My grandfather, Hungarian, Hungarian and Polish.
Okay.
And my grandmother, German.
No conflict there.
Whatsoever. I mean, think back to World War I. Which both families left Europe right after World War I, right before World War II.
Got it.
So, like, my great-grandfather and great-grandmother didn't speak English. They spoke Polish. And then on my grandmother's side, great-grandpa, who was probably my best friend, worked for a German railroad before he came to America.
Oh, wow.
So he spoke fluent German, but they didn't talk about that, you know.
Let's not talk about what those were used for later on.
But I will say, probably 7 years old was the start of that. And at about 18 years old, it ended. But to grow up in a great family with a good Catholic background, where Christmas was more than just giving presents away, was very, very important to me. And it was the happiest time of my life. I don't know about now. How about you, man?
I have a couple of little memories. I remember because my father worked for TRW and used to get moved around almost the entire country. We ended up in Newport Beach, California over Christmas, literally on an apartment 5 doors down from the sand and the beach. And I hadn't even gotten into preschool yet. So I'm young, but they're trying to convince me it is Christmas time. And it's like, no, it's not. There's no snow on the ground. It's like, it can't be Christmas. There's snow on the ground. But we got this little tree in this little apartment. My mother sewed together this felt donkey with this little backpack, and that was the tree topper.
A donkey?
A little donkey. And I think I still have that somewhere. And that's kind of one of those little special memories for me. I do remember my mom's mother, my grandmother on my mom's side. We didn't always get along. I was kind of a dick as a small child, and she didn't want to have it. But she would always get
you.
Yeah, me, I know, right? Who'd have thunk? But it's like, Christmas there was always like, oh, here's a sweater. Oh, here's some pants and everything. She would always get me a bag of pistachios every year.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was just like, that's the only time I ever ate them was Christmas time, and I absolutely loved them to death. So those are a couple of my little special Christmas memories. So anyway, you said people want to know more about you and us, so I figured let's share some Christmas holiday, memories.
All right, hang on.
And of course, there is the one where I gave my wife her engagement ring in a stuffed. It was a little tiny stuffed ornament of a mouse that was holding a stocking, and I stuffed the ring in the stocking and gave her this little, ornament. And she's like, "Oh, it's really cute," and everything. Holy shit! It was a great reaction.
I know I have it in here.
And I fixed my mute button. It's a much better button now.
Did you now?
I did.
Maybe it's in here. It's not in there.
There was another one too. The only great grandparents that I ever knew was my great grandmother on my father's side. Ethel Luttrell was her name.
Ethel! That's my grandmother's name.
Really? I remember my mom and my dad, once they separated, did not get along. My mom was cool as shit. Drove me from Akron to West Virginia so I could have Christmas in West Virginia with dad, grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother. She left. She came back to pick me up in an ice storm. She was driving with 2 tires off the side of the road in the gravel for traction at 25 miles an hour for hours to come get me.
Oh, God.
Bless her heart. I will never forget that. I love her to death for that. So,
you asked for cherishable moments from Christmas.
Yeah. Just whatever, it's like there's always little something that pops in your mind. It's like that just sticks out as kind of defining Christmas moment for you.
All right, you see this picture?
Yeah, I see pictures.
That's my sister,
Allison.
That is Jennifer Knight.
Okay.
And that
That's
is myself.
Look at you, all skinny and hairy. And
this was the first leave of absence that I took in the United
Navy?
States Navy. So I had been away from home. Maybe I won't show that picture, but I had been away from home for a year and a half.
Oh, damn.
And I came back, and Jen Knight played soccer with my sister at Walsh University.
Okay.
But I came home. I spent Christmas. I think this was Christmas Eve. But the picture that's not in here, that needs to be in here, with us three, is my friend Scott Tillman.
Okay.
Was in the Army at the time, and he was stationed in Germany.
Oh, geez.
And he had come back. Now, Scott Tillman and I don't think I can go to jail for this now, so I'm going to explain it.
I think the statute of limitations has expired, finally.
Scott Tillman was born 3 months ahead of me. And if you remember, I think you were actually safe. The drinking age changed from 18 to 21.
He was grandfathered in and you were not.
And I was not.
But Scott was your best buddy, so guess what?
Ding! Miller Genuine Draft. I work at Kmart. I can afford it. But also Scott Tillman and I were like best friends from church, different things. My friend Bob Kavanaugh, who you've met twice.
Yes.
Introduced me to Scott Tillman, and Scott Tillman was nerdy as he is. I'm just as nerdy, so we were
D&D buddy.
We were perfect, man. Dude, if we hadn't gotten married, we could have been a gay couple. Just can't look at his hairy ass and say I love you.
If you could have shared a wife, that'd have been perfect.
But yeah, that was 1992. Was it 92? It was 92 or 93.
That was my guess.
It's 92 or 93. Can't remember exactly which one it was. But it was the best time of my life, man. Well, besides my graduation night. I don't know. What'd you do on your graduation night?
A gal by the name of Wendy B, whose mom went to school with my parents in Ellett.
Mm-hmm.
And we were both at Central Howard High School, threw me a graduation party. And I was wearing the loudest Hawaiian shirt I owned.
Yes.
And I had just gotten my ear pierced and had one of the longest, gaudiest fucking earrings hanging out of my ear. And my mom and dad Oh, and we had just gone out in the backyard and gotten stoned to the bejesus belt. And I came back inside, and my mom and dad showed up at that party. So I'm kind of like, hey, I've been covering my ear. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Trying to keep a straight face. It was not happening. No, it was a good time. The cool thing was like my high school graduation was at EJ Thomas because our class was so fucking huge. But yeah, it was a good time.
How big was your class?
I don't remember the graduating class size. I remember that entering into high school at Central Howard, we had the single largest freshman class ever in that school. It was over 1,000 students.
What?
It was fucking huge. Now, the cool thing about Central was it was a magnet school, which means there was nobody that lived in the area. You had to want to go there because of a specific program. Consequently, if you were an asshole or got in a lot of trouble, they would kick you back to your original school zone and got rid of you. So we graduated with a lot less kids than we entered into. But I mean, obviously, it was big enough. We needed EJ Thomas for the whole bloody thing. So yeah, it was.
Of course.
Yeah, it was a pretty big class.
Who's Norm Penning?
If I can look that up, man.
I was really trying to find a photo of Scott Tillman and I. And for some reason, I only posted the photos of Jen Knight, probably because she looks better than Scott. Let's see here. Oh, hey, do you remember the play? Oh, what the fuck? Tuna. The Tuna shows. What the fuck? Greater Tuna.
The name is familiar, but I don't exactly remember what or why.
Oh shit, dude. We did one of them at the University of Akron. That right there is Jason Williams and I. And he is the writer of the Greater Tuna shows. If you don't know Greater Tuna, get a script. They're fucking hilarious. It's two people playing multiple characters.
Okay.
And it's just fun as shit. And I remember doing the show at the University of Akron. And then 20 years later, I end up meeting the guy that wrote it.
No way.
Yeah. I was like, this is so fucking cool. Oh, sorry. I'm not. I'm still on the hunt here. Still hunting.
I'm trying to find out how many people graduated. Not going to do it. All right.
Not going to do it at this juncture.
Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
There you go. Look at that. You know who that is?
Grover Washington.
Grover Washington. We got to get him on the show.
You hovered over his name. That's the only reason why I know who he is. But who is he?
He's Grover Washington. The third, I do believe.
And
his father is probably the most famous saxophone musician in the world.
Really?
Come on, you don't know who Grover Washington is?
The name's vaguely familiar, but
oh my gosh.
Grover Washington Jr.
All right. Have you ever heard
Just
of
the
the
two
song?
of us.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or the
Okay.
best is yet to come.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it.
Something like boom.
I don't think you're sharing. There you go.
Boom. Oh, hang on. This is Grover Washington with Bill Withers.
Ooh.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us, we can make it if we try to.
So that's Bill Withers.
Yep.
He is the one that sung the song. Grover Washington wrote it. Phenomenal.
Yep. Gotcha.
Grover Washington Jr. was an American jazz, funk, and soul jazz saxophonist and Grammy Award winner. Died in 1999. Lived in Philadelphia. Grover still lives in Philadelphia. Grover is probably the best sound engineer I have ever had the pleasure of working with.
Nice.
And I've worked with some really fucking good dudes. Grover can walk into a room. He can stand at the front of house position. He can start to play music, and within 30 seconds, he can sit there and go, that delay's off, boom, 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 boom. I'm like sitting here going, dude, you haven't even walked around the room. And he's like, I can hear it. I know it. I'm like, fuck. And the thing about delay stacks is that you go down to milliseconds. You literally go down to milliseconds for certain spaces, depths. Incredible guy. Incredible.
It's really weird how when you're talking about delays and echoes, like a tiny adjustment will fuck up your whole perception.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the weirdest damn thing.
God, I gotta try and have Grover come on because I have to talk about the fact that one of us slipped on ice in Toronto together. We were out.
Were you two drunk and you pulled him down?
We were out hoeing in Toronto.
As long as it wasn't hogging, you're good.
We were hoeing, man. And for some reason, one of us slipped on the ice.
I wonder who that was, Scott.
It wasn't feeling well. You'd be surprised who it was. I was young and spry back then.
But not very agile, apparently.
God, I love Grover. I do love Grover. I've got to get him. Maybe I'll fly him up. Maybe I'll fly him up for Put-in-Bay.
Damn.
Yeah. Nah, he'll need a vacation.
More the merrier, man.
I think he's on his fourth marriage or third marriage. I'm not sure.
He'll sleep with you, though.
Everybody needs a vacation, dude.
He's sleeping in your bed.
Oh, no. It's Grover Washington the third. I'll just call Bob Gatewood. You and I can't get a free night, but hey,
Grover Washington,
Grover Washington the third can. Oh, wow. So, how many decorations did you put up this year?
Well, we had the tree up even before Thanksgiving, which for me is a little unusual because I'm a little bit of I in the past I was very grinchy about not fucking Thanksgiving and put shit up, and this year I'm like, fucking put the tree up. I helped. I helped bringing the tree up.
You shit.
No.
Dude, I'm still Grinch. The tree will go up Thanksgiving Day.
I don't give a shit anymore.
It's a family thing for me, though. I mean, that was.
Hold
on. You remember me talking about the whole grandma and going to the house and all that stuff?
I get it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is my house. I can do whatever I want. It's all new.
Yes.
And we're putting up Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving now,
Yes.
and I don't care.
You can ruin the holidays as much as you need to.
We still have all of the pumpkin and like fall leaves on the mantelpiece that signify Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, that'll all be gone. It'll all be like, white, wispy, wintry stuff, and that's fine. But it's like, whatever, man. I don't care.
Yes. You are.
The only bad thing about my house.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus.
You know that's Tony the Tiger, right?
Mr. Grinch.
What, singing it?
Yes.
So you ruined that now, too?
It's great.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch.
All right. Sorry.
No, she's not.
You've totally ruined Christmas. You put the tree up too early. I'm gonna be the fucking Christmas Karen in like 20 years. What the fuck are you doing?
The only bad thing about my house is really no good places outside to put up lights. I don't have a ladder tall enough to get to the roof. It's just kind of, there's a wreath on the door that we have like a remote control for. That's about it. So, but inside it's like, go to town.
Seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch.
All right. You've used so many excuses to not decorate the house, all this stuff. Have I not taught you anything in life?
I don't have very lights outside of my house. I'm sorry. I don't have access to Broadway style lights for my house. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I cannot afford the LED.
First off, you can ask my friend Chewy. I do not talk about my time at Verilight, okay? But I have talked to you about this many a time. What the hell is that? What the hell is that, Burke?
They're pretty lights up on the house eaves.
That you pay for once and you control them all 30 years that you live there until you die.
And how much do they cost, Scott?
Have I shown you videos of my house?
Yeah, I assumed you put that shit up yourself, and you have a really short house. I don't. Somebody please help me here. I feel like renting a ladder. Sue me.
Renting? Buy one. $100.
I don't have any place to fucking put it. My garage is so fucking tiny I can barely open the door to my car to get out of it.
Oh my God. My putty hurts. Don't give me that shit, dude. Have you ever heard of the little jolly ladder?
What, those like extendable ones that like fail all the time? Yeah,
No,
I'm
that
going to pass.
Fold up on each other. The Mighty Giant.
The Mighty Giant. Don't know.
I All right. We understand that you have no love for Christmas in your heart.
I'm not spending $300 fucking dollars on a ladder that I'm going to use once. Screw that.
Okay, jellyfish lighting. It's only $1,000.
Okay, my neighborhood, they would somehow find a way to steal that shit.
Your neighborhood is not that bad.
Yes, it is.
Trust me. I lived in Irving, Texas. Your neighborhood is not that bad.
Yeah, you say that now, but
you know your neighborhood's bad when the police put shot spot in.
I have pictures of shotgun shells at the end of my driveway from people.
Did they put shot spot in? Do you know what? You don't know what shot spot is.
I don't know what shot spot is.
Shot spot is a triangulation sensors so that the police know when a gunshot is fired. And it is triangulated to where wherever that gunshot is, they can drive right to it.
It was the end of my fucking driveway. 3:00 in the morning. It was awesome.
Burke. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Like, I don't even want to talk about the drug deals that go down at the church across the street from me, but whatever.
What?
That's nothing.
In the town of 40,000 people? I live in a town of 4 million people.
You live in the good end of town.
I do now. Bedford police don't allow certain people to drive by. Ooh, you see that? Are we racial profiling? I don't think so.
No. I only got 70,000 people here in Canton, so
70,000. Yeah. And you're worried about fucking Christmas lights. They get stolen.
They will. They steal Amazon packages off my porch all the time. They're going to steal the fucking lights.
They shut down the damn bowling alley because there's too many drug deals.
That's not far from the truth around here, actually.
Sadie and Renee's is closed. What the fuck are we going to do?
That's up in the nice end of town. What are you talking about?
That's North Canton, man. That's
right.
Oh,
that's north, man. That's the shit up there.
That's the rich folk, man. Them are the guys that work at the Hoover plant.
They're up at the airport, man. That's like living high on the hog.
You're either at Hoover Diebold or you're fucking making ball bearings. Hell, man.
You do know Hoover's been gone for years, right? They've been gone for years.
No, I didn't know, but
yeah, they're long gone.
You still have the ball bearing guys. Timken.
Yeah. They're way down south. Yeah, they're all good.
Diebold. Diebold. They're still up there. They built safes. They're safe.
They actually did I don't know what you call it, the enclosure for the Hope Diamond at the Smithsonian.
Yes, they did.
Because it used to be like you would walk up and look through this like little 3-inch glass spy hole to look at this damn thing. Now it's like this beautiful big open. Yeah.
No, Diebold's been around forever, and almost every bank used Diebold. As a matter of fact, the first ATMs were all Diebold.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I mean, you are living in the safest place in America.
Yeah, ask Bob about that. Sorry, Bob.
Bob's in Massillon. It's a different thing.
I can walk to Massillon. What are you talking about? Massillon. If you are a GPS, it is referred to as Massillon.
What the hell county was that?
That's Stark.
No. It may not be a county. It was this. What city was Sadie Renee's in? It was a weird police department, like Seven Ranges or what the hell was the name of that?
That was up on Whipple Road. That's Stark County. Might have been Jackson. I don't know.
Jackson Township.
Yeah.
One of my best friends was a Jackson Township sheriff.
No, it had to be policeman.
He would have been a
sheriff. Would be Stark County.
Which, if I'm not correct, Sadie Renee's was under Jackson Township.
Probably.
Because when my brother drove his car through the field outside of the bowling alley, it was my buddy who called me and said, "Come get your brother now before he gets arrested."
Where was that? Off of Apple Grove in North Canton?
Yeah. Well, Sadie and Renee's.
Permanently, like, oh, there we go. Here we go.
It was
right off of Whipple. Yeah.
God, I have so many stories that my brother needs to tell.
Years and years ago, I went to Sadie Renee's to see some band, and I don't remember what it was. Unfortunately, it is permanently closed at this point in time.
So's Giesen House.
Yeah, that was years ago that place closed. Good Lord. The basement's still open.
Giesen House, for those of you who are not from Stark County or the Canton area, Giesen House was probably my favorite place to go. I had a Stein there.
You had one of those. You did all the beers, huh?
I did all the beers. I got the Stein. They actually had an artist on hand who would custom make a Stein for you if you drank all. How many beers was that? What?
It's like 156.
Yeah, something like that.
Or 120 something. Yeah, it was in the 100 range. Yeah.
It was an insane amount of beer that you had to drink in a year. But I persevered.
You're a trooper.
Pushed my way through it.
And it was weird because like the bar had all these big oak beams up above, and they put a nail in there, and they would hang your Stein. Thousands of these Steins all over the bar. It was cool.
Which tells you that there's more than one alcoholic in the family.
Yeah, just there's a couple. There's a couple down here.
Which I was very upset when Gießen House closed that we weren't able to come in and get our Steins. But the way that they closed.
Yeah, it was like one day. Oh, sorry, we're done. What?
Yeah.
The fuck? Yeah,
nobody allowed in. Nobody.
Nope.
Up. Yep, we're done. Have a good day. They closed it up, locked it up, and I guess the bank took it over.
Yeah,
So,
well, you'll have that.
Hold on.
You'll have that on the big jobs.
That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a little break here. Scott's got to pee. We'll come back. We're going to close this out, and then you'll have to hear us.
Time's up, Dance.
Then you'll have to hear us on New Year's.
Yes. Little break.
Yeah, something like that.
Nothing like a bit of girl on girl.
Oh, sorry. Wrong button.
Carol of the Bells is probably my favorite Christmas song, just because it's in a minor chord. But then you add a little metal to it. It's just...
Really?
I love it.
Really?
I love it.
I'm about to show you something.
Go for it.
I was there. I can see you now. I was at a church.
And it didn't catch on fire?
No.
Weird.
Ready for this?
Sure.
Now, remember, I am the lighting designer and the production designer for this.
Okay.
This is a very down low church, don't do a lot. Okay?
Okay.
Just watch. First off, what do you see?
The places that you touch the church because they're smoking.
A church that is very basic.
Using something other than white light in their
Yet
lots of magentas and blues and reds and yep.
And there's a lot of smoke. Boring as shit so far, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just fucking boring.
Pumping out a little smoke on the one side. It's okay.
Great greens behind them, you know.
Yeah, the green God spots are nice. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. The magenta downlights that you see here are usually white. I tape magenta gel over their house lights. All right, and so what you're not noticing here, the green lights are actually highlighting a string orchestra. in the center here.
Quartet, maybe?
Yeah. You see this cross here?
Yeah, you get the blue neon behind it. It's bold. I like it.
Yeah, they didn't have anything behind it before I got there. Oh, just wait. I do believe the pastor had a heart attack after. You ready? Are you?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Just wait.
I'm waiting. I want to poke a stick at him.
In a second, you're going to hear Kyle look at me and go, "You ready?" And I'll go, "I'm ready."
You smuggled in very lights, didn't you?
Yeah, thank you.
I can hear the pastor going, "Moving lights is unnatural. That shouldn't be happening." So, were you the inspiration for these people's houses with all the lights and shit up front?
A little bit. I'm just all about the crosses flashing.
You did fucking Starry Night.
Actually had a lady come in and paint that over 4
Holy
days.
shit.
And we did Starry Night behind you can see the manger there.
Yeah, the manger and the North Star. Yeah.
And I don't know how the pastor felt about it, but he'll tell you in a second.
got a standing O. That's good.
I have been to dozens of Christmas Eve services. I have never seen anything like that. Oh my. Well, listen, thanks for being with us this evening. I'm going to close this in prayer and we can just go home. I want to tell you something. We heard the same piece during our 3 o'clock Christmas Eve service, but it was just audio. It was just the pre-recorded stuff. Garbage. Child's play, all right? Thank you all very much. Hey, welcome. Merry Christmas. I am so glad to see you here. I can barely see you because of the smoke, but it's nice. Kind of got the haze.
Can't see nothing. Y'all are smoking too much.
At some point in time, I will send you a picture of what it looked like from the house, because what I had was red lights pointed out at the audience. So you had this fan effect, and then I had all these Twinkie lights. Like if you see right here, you see these Twinkie lights hanging there.
Uh-huh.
They're all over the audience in different sequences. So I was able to flash them at different times. I'm actually kind of sorry that I played that for you on that clip, because the audio is crap. And I know that the audience can't hear it. I'll actually post the video, the original video, the video that I took of it. That was 2 weeks of rehearsals without a band.
Oh, Jesus.
And one night with a band.
Jesus.
Yeah. I thought the pastor was going to have a heart attack, man. Especially when the strobe started, and he was just like, "What the fuck are we doing?" It's supposed to be the word of the Lord. Well, guess what? The word of the Lord has some
Iron Maiden
atomic 3000 strobes behind it, man. There you go, man. Dude, that lighting setup for that show took up so much power that when the show started, you could be in the back room and hear the transformer go, ow. I was like,
stay with me, baby. Stay with me.
We got to hold it. Scotty, I need some more power. I'm giving her all she's got.
Don't turn on another light, Captain. She can't take anymore. Oh, my God. It looks great, though, man. I mean, for being a tiny little church, that looks fucking awesome.
Well, I think what was awesome about that whole thing was that we only had about 150 instruments to do the show that we were doing.
Right.
So I turned the house light system into something and started taping gels over house lights. And I mean, all of a sudden you have a rock opera going with 250 instruments. And I mean, it was cool as shit. It was something that they had never done. My friend Marty, no last names here. Marty, who is now the technical producer at a church down in Houston or Austin or somewhere down there. I don't know where. He came to me and he was like, hey, look at this. And he showed me this video of this house with a light show to Sarajevo, which is the name of that music. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. He was like, I want to do this on stage. I'm like, you better have some money.
Good luck.
But literally a month later, after busting out some shit, we got that shit done. It was cool as fuck. And I ended up finding my protege, Kyle, who worked under me for, God, almost 10 years. And he was actually the lighting director there. I was brought in for this one show. And after the one show, the pastor came to me. He was like, nope, you got to stay. you have to stay. You must stay here. Okay. And Kyle started working under me, and he went with me from here to Dallas Theater Center to all these other places. He's now, well, actually, last I heard, he is he was the ME for Uptown Players, but now he's an LD for them. So nice. The kid's moved on. Proud of him. Proud of what we did with that show. I'll send you some pictures because what you saw in the video was just from the light booth. What the whole audience saw was a totally different show because it was massive. I literally designed the whole show to encompass the entire 1,700 seat auditorium.
Nice.
It was awesome. Anyways, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a good time. I hope you had a great Christmas. We had a great Christmas.
Yep.
The next show that you'll get is probably going to be on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. And then we're going to take a couple of weeks off. We've
little time to recharge. Need a little break.
We're up to 60 shows right now, which is
how many seasons are we at? 4
seasons. We didn't do as many shows this year as we did last year, but the shows that we did were a lot longer, and I was posting like 2-hour shows.
Yeah, we had a lot of split up shows, and yeah. I'm proud of where we're at. We've got a lot more listeners now. I want to thank all of you for being a part of the Davis and Davis show. We appreciate the feedback. We listen to the feedback. So please go ahead, email us stuff you want to hear. Let us know. We'll do it. We're not proud.
Not at all.
No.
We're not dead yet, so we're gonna keep doing this shit. I don't know why.
It makes me laugh.
No, honestly, the fans are phenomenal. You guys make this something that's worth doing. There's definitely some people out there that are true fans that are here from way too much. But we love you all, man. And if we don't get a show out for New Year's Day,
have a happy New Year.
Have a happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2025.
Oh, God, that sounds weird. In the year 2525. Oh, God.
Oh, my. Gonna be the best year ever.
Even though we didn't have the sound effect for it. Whatever.
Oh, wait, you didn't hear it.
No, we're not sharing with you. Hit the button, dumbass.
Let's see here.
Dumbass, hit the button.
There.
Best.
We'll fix that in post.
Yeah, we'll be right. Never.
Best
year
ever. Ranger. Holy shit.
Dumbass, hit the button.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right. I gotta get out of here. What?
Oh, gotta thank Southwind Racing.
Yep.
Bob Kanza.
Yep.
Jeff Kanza.
Alex Kanza. Mary Kanza.
Mary Kanza. Ashley Kanza.
Carrie.
There you go.
And the Southwind Racing YouTube channel.
Yeah, please go to the Southwind Racing YouTube channel. And
it's fun stuff.
Yeah.
There's just kind of like.
And when I find her, I will.
Do you mind if I use the loo?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get the fuck out of here. DavisandDavis.com
and the DavisandDavisShow.com for some awesome awesome merchandise.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a cocksucking ass licking Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true. Nobody fucks uncles quite like you.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're the one that fucked your Uncle Fucker. You don't eat or sleep or mow the lawn. You just fuck your uncle all day long.
What's going on here?
You fucked your uncle yesterday.
Uncle Fucker, that's U-N-C-L-E. Fuck you, Uncle Fucker.
Suck my balls.
You were a fucking military genius.